Hi guys, I hope you're all okay. Wow, today I'm very excited because literally your exams have been released. I know we haven't received all basically the results from our students, but for those that we have received, I'm very excited. I'm so happy for you guys, and literally I just want to congratulate you for the good work that you've done. Of course, you're here about CPA results. Also, in addition, basically I wasn't supposed to do this video today, but there's one basically student that has literally captured my heart. Allow me to talk about you, Anne, right? So I'm having this student of mine. Her name is Anne. Anne basically started CPA back in 2007. Yeah? You can imagine how many years we are talking about. You guys, you started CPA just the other day and you're like, when am I finishing CPA? Right? The moment you say like CPA is like a cult, right? Once you're in, you're never out. So I'm having this Anne. Anne started CPA back in 2007. So these are literally what happened back in that was last year, 2023. This was a period between period around it was around end of October there, around the end of October. So Anne literally approached me, and basically in this case, of course, through the videos, right? She had seen one of the videos that we normally tend to do in YouTube, and she literally approached me. Then she was like, Mwalimu, I don't know how I'm going to get out of basically, I'm going to get out of FR and to get out of FM. She was literally stranded in this basically two papers, FR and FM. So what I did to Anne, I gave her a strategy, right? She just approached me and she was like, I'm literally giving her, but as I've mentioned, basically CPA is like a cult. Once you're in, you're never out, right? So basically, you'll only be out once you're done. So she approached me and yeah, I gave her the strategy. So the strategy that I gave her, she was like, Molimo, I'm only remaining with 1 month to exam. Do you think I'm going to make it? I told her to relax. You know what, Anne? Once you've once you use this strategy that Molimo has shared with you, trust you me, when the results will be announced, you literally be among the first person to call and let Molimo know basically you passed. And to say, basically good to say, it was like a prophecy come true. The results were released today. And literally Anne called me. She was so basically happy. Heart was like pounding out of her chest. She was so happy that she has managed to pass these papers, FR and FM. And that's why I normally tend to say, you see, like advanced level, it doesn't matter all the holes that you're going to basically squeeze. It all that matters is strategy. This is all that matters in advanced level, strategy. Once you have a good strategy in advanced level or any other paper for CPA, once you're having a good strategy, passing these papers will be one time. And that's the beauty part of it, is that as mDarasa, we always tend to guide our students when it comes to matters to do what comes with strategy. These are professional papers. This is not an academic paper. So professional papers, yes, you need to basically study smart. In addition to this, you need to be very smart while doing this. So I've literally picked one of all the students whom we have received basically results, because there are so many. I know some of you also watching this, and I know you can also comment just below this video. Basically, of course, the success that you've been having with mDarasa. So literally, what it has really captivated me that basically the results for Anne, And Anne, wherever you are, I wish you all the best, right? I wish you all the best in your next endeavor. I know you've already booked for BDA. Yeah, see you in our classes, Anne. So basically, the rest, you'll find that for results that has been released, some of you are like, why have I not passed? I've been doing this paper for quite some time. You'll find that the reason is even not yourself per se. The reason is because you don't have maybe a good strategy. You've been attending classes, the first time you attended classes, the second time you had attended class, the third time maybe you decided to do on your own, but still the outcome is just the same. What could be the issue? You're not cast. Your villagers have not sent anyone. Yeah? Your villagers have not sent anyone. All you need is basically a good strategy. And this is what we give you guys. So don't waste a lot of time trying basically to figure out, I've passed, I've failed, what's the next step. So the best step that you can take now is literally to join our classes. They're very flexible. I did a video sharing the packages that you normally tend to have. And for those who don't have time, basically, and you're sure you don't have time to attend class, as much as you're having the resources, don't pay for live virtual class. As much as you're going to get the recorded version, don't pay for that. You can go with the pre-recorded version. The reason why I'm saying like that is, you'll find that, of course, nowadays we don't even talk about physical classes. Physical classes, of course, these are things of the past, right? I'm not sure, are there any students who are attending physical classes for CPA? I'm not sure. If they are, probably very few, right? Everything nowadays is basically online, right? So you'll find that these are what normally tends to happen. I'm having this student, basically, who has paid for live virtual class. And paying for live virtual class, what will happen is that this student, he or she will be like, you know what? I'm going to receive the recorded version of this class. I'm going to receive the recorded version of the class. But you know what will happen? You'll be like, I'm going to procrastinate. Like, I'm going to do this later on. I'm going to do this later on. With that, you'll find that you have received the pre-recorded version. The class has been conducted. The recorded has been shared on the WhatsApp groups that you'll be in. But what will happen is that you'll be like, I'm going to study later on. I'm going to study. By the time we are attending the next class, you've not yet studied. So by the time you're like, by the time you come basically in play, you'll be like, only 3 weeks to exams. You see, anxiety will start kick in, and the rest will start kick in. So the best way is that with the pre-recorded version, you will be having self-discipline, because literally in this you control your own timetable. And if you control your own timetable, you literally be very disciplined. And the beauty part with our learning management system, our mDarasa platform, is that you can always tend to interact with the lecturer at any given point in time you feel like you're not understanding the concept. So these are also a word of advice to basically you guys. Even if you're having the resources to pay for live virtual class, and you know very well that you can't find time, you can't attend more than 70% of the classes, as much as you'll be getting the recorded version of the same live class, don't go for live class. You can go with the pre-recorded version, because it will be very effective on your end. And in this case, it will enhance your self-discipline on the same. So in this case, I'll advise, if you know you can't find time, you can go with pre-recorded version. They're very effective, and actually another proof is the results have just been released. A lot of students who are using pre-recorded version, they have also literally passed, which makes us so happy. Okay. The other case maybe that I'll also want to give you an advice, as I mentioned earlier on, is advanced management accounting. Remember, for those who are joining, and I'll just want to clarify on that, you'll find that those who are joining basically advanced level, these are literally guys who will be required mandatory to sit for advanced management accounting. For those students who are in advanced level, probably you are redoing a paper. In that case, you will not be affected. You will not be affected with advanced management accounting. Only those basically who are in, or rather who are joining, those who are joining advanced level, those are the ones to be affected with advanced management accounting being a compulsory unit. Also, let us talk about basically this is business data analytics. BDA is a very practical paper. Some of you have been asking, Moremu, I want to study BDA. How will I use pre-recorded version? How effective are the pre-recorded version? Very, very, very effective. For those who have used our pre-recorded version for BDA, you can attest, come and support Moremu here. You can come on the comment section and support Moremu in relation to that. Just giving your testimonials, right? So the BDA, the beauty part with how we design it more so for mDarasa is a way that we are approaching this as a practical paper, right? So being practical paper, that is to say, in addition to the format that you've been having for the other papers, in this case, you will be able to get the Excel workbooks. These Excel workbooks will literally help you a lot when it comes to matters with what preparing for that paper. In terms of while you're studying using the video, you're also having your Excel workbook, using the Excel workbook to do it in practice. You're doing it literally practical. So in this case, you'll find that you're in a very good position. If at all you also use our recorded version for business data analytics. They're both effective because for our classes, and this is what we've been doing all through, this policy will not change. For business data analytics, it is always our policy to admit a maximum of 20 students for live virtual classes. It is always our policy to admit a maximum of 20 students to join the live virtual classes. I gave the reason why you normally tend to do this. Why should you have 100 students in a class, and yet, in this case, you are doing these are literally practical. It's not only for passing exams. And yet, out of 100, maybe those who are going with the pace, there are only like 15. And these 15, basically, what about the rest? What about the rest 85 students? They are just following, right? In this case, we are always on the policy, like, let us give you value and quality. It is not only exams, because these skills, you literally going to use these skills of business data analytics in the practical world. So for practical business data analytics, it is not always not about exams. It is more than exams. And that's why we normally tend to limit our admission for live virtual class to 20 students. It is only last basically semester that we went ahead and admitted for live virtual more than it was 30, I think, purposely for a request. And in this event, you'll find that towards revision, of course, we normally tend to admit more than that. But before, in our coursework, we are always very thorough, and that's why we normally insist on what? On 20 students, right? So in this case, also maybe you might be having probably your brothers, your sisters, you're having your child probably. They have cleared their basically KCSE, right? Question is, what is next after KCSE? Probably they have gotten maybe marks which they have, maybe these marks, it hasn't reached the threshold of joining university, or even yes, they have reached marks of the threshold of joining the university, which is C+, right? But probably the resources here and there, they are quite limited in a way. So what is next? That student. Remember, like Kasneb basically has a variety of so many courses, which literally they can join. regardless of basically their regardless regardless of basically regardless of their their results, you'll find that there are so many areas that they can join or they can use this package or rather the courses that Kasneb has to maneuver all through professional level to the point that they can literally clear the professional level courses. So at this point, basically, I just wish to invite and guide you guys. You can reach us out. We'll guide you on the way forward on how to go about that. Yeah. So at this level, basically, I just want to take this chance again to invite you, right? To invite you guys to join our classes, which are literally ongoing. And as I've said, you can either use the pre-recorded version of the class, or alternatively, you can join our live virtual class. They are both effective and they will literally help you a lot. So, as I've mentioned, for those who have siblings, children, friends, they have cleared their KCSE, they don't have a way out, you can always reach us out. We'll guide you accordingly, right? So to this point, I want to take this chance and invite you guys in our classes. You can join us at any given point in time. You see the number indicated below this video. You can always reach us out and we'll be here to assist you guys in your professional journey. So at this point, thank you so much. That was it for today. And I'm very delighted to mDarasa team. You guys, congratulations. For the entire team, media, basically lecturers, basically all the staffs. Good work, right? And we hope to do it more better this time round. Thank you so much, guys. See you in our classes. Bye-bye.